Welcome to the bait shop. I am Frumpy Buckle, and you're fishing with Uncle Buck tonight. We got the bait shop going on, and then we're going to head down to the Heron River, back to the Heron. I figured we'd try to keep it on the lower levels. That way everybody at the lower levels can get kind of come along and fish with us, and we can learn some different spots. We're going to be chasing the gar down there tonight, Bucks. I never did get to mastering the Gar Hunt this week. We had the Fiesta Cup hit me right after last week's show. I was like, well, hell, we got a tournament going on. So I spent Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday doing that, getting my butt spanked. Changed my username. Oh my God, not again. Wow. Oh. Odie? What did I tell you about all the damn usernames? I can't keep track of who yours is. Hi. Oh, here we go. All right, guys. Well, anyway, I got my butt spanked in qualifier 1. Got it spanked in qualifier 2. And once again, we just pulled down the old britches and got nailed again in qualifier 3. What are you gonna do? I don't even think I caught anything above a piranha in qualifier 3. Nothing. Piranhas, red eyes. I caught a couple of personal record red-eyed piranhas. That does not win a tournament by no means. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Next time, maybe we'll know where we're going the next time. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, some of the things I did want to talk about was, in fact, if we're going to talk about live bait. All right. We want to talk about, hit a little bit on some of the. We're going to go over and talk live bait, and we're going to talk of some of the substitutes. You know, because some of these live baits aren't available until you get leveled up, and you don't always have to use the big expensive baits to catch the big expensive fish, by no means. I mean, just look at what we do with crickets here at the Frumpy Buckle Lodge. And everybody who fishes with me knows, you know, I love my crickets. Cheap bait. Everything hits on them. You can catch all kinds of crap on crickets. You just gotta love it. You know, when you're in the Congo, the 3 C's, crickets, crayfish, crabs, corn. So, let's talk a little bit about the Fiesta Cup DLCs first. I want to talk about the Fiesta Cup, and then we'll lead into the last part of the show. We'll talk a little bit. We're gonna go into the Gar Hunt, what we're going to use down there, and then we're going to go ahead and we'll take a look at the sticks, some of the sticks that we're going to hunt those gar with, and we'll get ready for that. So, where's my? Hi, Julius, how are you? I checked out your server the other day. Looking good, girl. Keep at it. All right, Mitchins. We're not talking Mitchins. We're going to inventory. We're going to baits, and we're going to sport. That's what I want to talk about. Yeah, premium. Let's go talk about this DLC for a minute. Tournament packs. Live bait Fiesta pack. There we are. Let's go over here live now. Let me get us over there. There we are. Buck, get yourself out of the way. You're gonna go. There we go. Make yourself go away. All right. Our live bait Fiesta pack. We get 7 days, premium account, 20 bait coins, 40 grand. All right. You get a bottom rod. The live bait Fiesta Cup deep diver, 10-2. Now, that is a Cazadora. That's Cazadora. Now, what's sweet about this is it's a 70.5 pound pole. I don't know, guys, what that's double. That's 140 somewhere right around 145 kilograms, something like that. Can't stay a little bit more than this. Sweet girl. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. They're good guys. So we don't have a 70.5-pound pole at the shop. You know, it's 68.3 for that, the Cazadora. So what was nice about this stick was we didn't have one available to us. So that was a good reason to get this DLC. Now we have a 45-pound match rod here. Now the match rod, where are we at here? Now our match rod is a 22 to 45 pounder. All right, that's like what, 90 kilograms, somewhere around 91, 92 kilograms. But this is a Majesty. This is the Majesty that we have in the game. And now the Jetstream, I didn't bother to compare to see what this Jetstream really was, to tell you the truth. But what I liked about this, and that's what was nice about this whole thing, it's a 70.5-pound stick, 70.5-pound engine. They actually, the rod came equipped with 70.5-pound string on it. So that was pretty sweet. Perfectly balanced rod. And when we go over and look, I'll show you, I've been using this thing to catch arapaima. And you'll see the wear and tear. It's absolutely balanced all the way across the rod. And of course, then you get, you know, like I said, I'm not much on the jackets at all. However, I've started saving them because I'm hoping down the road someday we'll be able to wear them under our vests. Who knows? And I hate to get rid of them all and then have to come do all this again. Anyway, now the rod case is here. Now, you know me, and I collect my hats and tackle boxes, so I like them. So we'll hang on to that. Rod case, that'll go. All right, and like I said, got the 70.5-pound line that came equipped with this. Perfect system setup. And now, this one here was a little jiggled because it was 45-pound pole. It was a, what was the stick? 42 pound on the engine. And then we put 41.2 on it. I would have gone like 43 or 44-pound test. That would have at least strengthened that stick up a little bit. We got some leaders in here. Got a couple of a waggler and a ball and a pear bobber. We got 5.5, 6, 7, and 8 on the sinkers, which was nice. And got all 3 of the bells. All right, guys, and we've got a bunch of hooks, but of course they're not barbless, but hooks are hooks, you know what I mean? And then of course we've got 50 of all these baits. Now these are all expensive baits, except for small minnows and the shiners. But scale sardines very expensive. Large minnows expensive. Araku minnows very expensive. Okay, so this in itself, when you're getting 50 of them, finger mullets are expensive. The banded araku expensive. Tilapia expensive. Amazonian sardine. So that in itself was another selling point on this DLC. You got 50 of, you know, some of the most expensive baits. And we'll talk about them because they threw them in here, but these tilapias, you know, you can use shiners. The common minnows are a little bit expensive, and they don't even work in the Gar mission. They're not registered as a minnow, I guess. Oh well. But again, they're expensive. And you gotta be up there in your levels to even attempt to buy these. So you get some stock, you get stocked up on them, but save them for the. And of course, we're down there fishing. I didn't use anything throughout the whole Fiesta except for shiners, and I had a lot of the araku minnows, so I was using araku minnows. Yeah, very expensive. Yeah. So I was using up the araku minnows, but normally when I go down there and fish, guys, I'm fishing with shiners, large minnows, some of the cut baits you can get away with. You don't have to fish with these expensive baits. You really don't. The finger mullets, I find them to be most useful at blue crab, to tell you the truth. A lot of blue, because you got your bowfish, flounders, and permit, your drums, your snooks. To me, and we weren't fishing down there, and none of these fish are in any of the South American waters. But they loaded you up on finger mullets, which is good because that's great for blue crab. Now, we got 7 days in Brazil, Bolivia, and Peru. So, all in all, for $15, I would say Buck gives this a thumbs up, a buy. And I bought it. All right, now let's go over and take a look. I want to show you the balance on this weapon, this bottom rod. Now, this bottom rod, I've been fighting Arapaima. You know, I made $80,000 last night at Amazon after I got skunked, and everything is balanced. I mean, the reels probably took the least, 93%. We're 88%, 90%, 93%. That's pretty well balanced for a day, you know. And I've had this for the entire three, you know, I've been using this rod all through 3 qualifiers. So that's where we're at with that one. And then number 4, now this one's a little different, okay, because I said it wasn't quite balanced as well. So we got 87% on the stick. We only got 93%, and we got 86 and 84. So it's not too shabby. It's really not too shabby. The line took a little bit, most of the beat, and I said it was a 41.2, and I would have gone with a heavier line with this, because you could put 45-pound line on that stick, and it's a 42-pounder. You could have gone 44 pounds on this. So 40, that's probably what I'll run on this get up when I map it out myself. I'll probably put 44-pound braid on there, and that'll make this a little stronger rod. All right, that's not too shabby there. So that's what came out of the DLC. So let's go back over now. We're done here. Let's talk a little bit now, Buck. Why doesn't that work, Buck? Oh, because you're online, Buck. You have to do it that way. Ah, there we go. I got her. Let's talk a little bit about, the other thing I wanted to mention, I just looked down at my notes here. You ended up in that DLC, you also got a 165-pound by 440 fish net. So, you know, biggest fish 165, total of 440 pounds. That would have definitely done you down here for this tournament without a problem. It's the 440 is one of the fish nets, I do believe, is on my list to make sure that you buy at 440. Home, Buck, home. And here, Buck. There you go. 440, 08, 40, 220, 264, 925, 550, and the 440. 925, and I got the 13. I don't remember if that's actually one. Yeah, it had to have been, because now I have 2 of them, and I had one already. So that was one on Buck's list of make sure you get this fish net. So there's a way to get it for you guys. I'd have to go back and look at my fish. I forget what level this is for this one, but this was one that was on my list to must-have fish nets as you're coming up through the ranks there. All right. All right, baits. I guess we're still talking about baits now. Let's talk about baits a little bit. All right, make sure you talk about everything. Look at your notes, Buck. Yeah, we got them all there. Well, of course, this Fiesta Cup that we're down. Let's talk a little bit about the baits on there now. I didn't make it, so these, I guess the finals are going on right now. I don't know. I threw everything at these guys. I was throwing the raccoon minnows. And I did get a lot. That was where I caught most of my fish that counted was either on the shiner or the Araku minnow, and that seemed to be the bait that I used the most while I was down there in the tournament. Let me take a look and see if there was anything else that could jog my memory that I might have been throwing out there. I did throw large minnows for a while. Yep, I had them out there. Didn't even attempt to throw the scaled sardines anywhere. Didn't throw the small minnows out anywhere. I was going for big fish. I didn't even want to play. At that, when you're so far behind, now you're either going to lose or you're going to catch big fish and try to get back in the game. So I chose the losing route. And I went after the big fish and didn't catch any. So that's what happened on that guy. I even bumped my hooks up so I get completely away from the piranha. That didn't work either. I tried it all. Just one of them. I guess I wasn't holding my mouth right on that one. That's all. But now, let's talk a little bit. That's that tournament. Good luck to those guys that are still in it. That was really some good gear you got out of there too. But that'll be another tournament for next year. We'll work on that one. Let's talk a little bit about this. Okay. Well, we had 200 subs, then someone unsubbed. Yeah. I'm your 200 sub. Buck, you have 200 subs. I subbed you on my auto. Way to go, dude. I'm the first one to claim it. Attaboy. Attaboy. I don't know what happened. I've been sitting at 199 for a week. It's been killing me. I've been crying the blues to Wheezy Mouse for a week. I saw that meme up there where a guy comes to the table. I've had an unsub. Oh, I'm so sick I can't eat. Oh. All right. Well, let's talk about this Gar Hunt. What are we going to do for the Gar Hunt? Well, guys, here's the sticks. This is what we're going to do tonight at 8 o'clock. We're going to go down to the heron. I figured that's still keeping us down. The heron's what, level? I think the heron's level 10. Yes, level 10. So there ain't no excuses why y'all can't come fish. We're going to go chase Gar. Now, the new mission, let's take a look. The new mission that we got here is the Gar Hunt match rods, and this is the only place that I need to catch a gar on, and then I complete the mission. So I do not want to do that tonight. And if you're fishing with me, do not let me put a minnow on this damn rod for no reason on any rod, because I might just catch it by mistake. So we're going to go down because we're going to practice for the gar, especially for you guys that are going to do this mission. You need to know, you need to hit the heron up. Let me close this. I can close this notebook up. That's done now. Got to know where they are in the heron. You got to know where they are at Everglades. We're going to chase the Florida gar to Everglades, and then we got Quanchkin Lake. We're going after the big guy there, the alligator gar at Quanchkin Lake. We need a 31 pounder, a 15 kilogram guy at Quanchkin. We need 5 kilograms on Everglade, and we need 5 kilogram or better on the heron. So we're going to go down in the heron tonight on Fishing with Buck. I'm going to fish with some crankbaits. I'm going to fish with some cut bait. And we're just going to yank up on some gar. Make sure you got yourself some titanium leader. Them guys have little teeth, but they got teeth. And we're going to go down there and catch them. Who's AFK? Everybody's eating at 7 o'clock Sunday night. I don't blame you. I got my etting out of the way early. Wheezy Mouse fed me early. All right, I'll get out of the way there now. All right. Now, check your notes. We talked about that. We talked about the Gar Hunt. Let's take a look. Well, for these gars, what else other than minnows, inventory buck, are we gonna hunt with them? Well, for the gar, they like, it's easier to get here than it is anywhere. Definitely, large minnows, small minnows, yes. But the number one is large cut bait and medium cut bait. So it's large cut bait or medium cut bait. That's what I'm going to hunt with him tonight. And I'm also going to hunt with him with, put a little spinning rod up here. I think that's its position 2, yeah. All right, so we'll go to spinning rod here now. They hit on crankbaits and they hit on shads. So we may end up throwing a crankbait around a little bit tonight. See if we can get a couple of them on a crankbait. I brought a couple of 3-footer, 8-footer, 6-footer, So we got a couple of crankbaits that we can throw out there, a couple of minis, because I got my two spinning rods here. I brought this is a topwater kayak Beastmaster. He's a kind of heavy guy, but I can throw heavy up to 2 ounce on him. And then of course we got my river spear. He's a young guy. Thanks a lot for joining the party. So Super Dave, always good timing, buddy. So that's the sticks we're going to take there. Now we're going to take some match rods for this guy too. So I've got him already beefed up. We're going to take this here Fiesta thing with us, the Aqua Breeze 14.9, and we're going to put a little medium cut bait on him. And I think this other, what do we got on this guy? We got a large minnow on this match rod. That needs to come off of there because we can't make. Will you be on next Sunday, since we will be fishing in Raystown? Oh, Easy Mouse, thanks for bringing that up. Guys, yeah, I'm leaving Saturday morning. We're going on vacation. We're going to be up on, for you guys that are Google Earth folks, you can Google Earth Raystown Lake in central Pennsylvania. Now, Wheezy Mouse and I live in southwestern Pennsylvania, and we're headed up for 9 days on a beautiful lake. We're going to do a little camping trip, take the boat up with us, and take the daughter. And we got a couple of friends coming up. They're gonna tug their RVs up there this week, and we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna go after some stripers up there on Raystown Lake. That is the cleanest lake in the state of Pennsylvania. You can actually drink the water out of that lake, folks. That's one they've been really taking care of good, really deep. Some 200 feet, over 250 feet deep in places. Big stripers run up there, so hopefully me and Red will get hooked in, and I'm gonna get Wheezy Mouse onto one of them big stripers. I get to sit back and drink beer and watch that fight. That'll be a fun one. So that's where we're headed. I'm gonna take my laptop with me and see if I can get reception up there. I don't know if I can get an internet connection. Then I'll try to do the bait shop. You'll know because I'll let you know at least on Saturday or Sunday morning. Saturday's going to be real busy. I'm going to have to get up there and get everything hooked up. Sunday morning I'll have everything hooked up. If I have access, I'll let you know. And maybe we'll be able to do it right there. We can do the bait shop from Raystown. That might not be too shabby from my laptop. I won't have any of the Fishing Planet gear on there because I don't have that game on there. But I think I could get some OBS software loaded on there that it'll run. We'll see what we can do. We'll try. If not, we'll be back the following Sunday night with lots of goodies for everyone. Oh, many pictures, Coach. Absolutely. We can't wait. We cannot wait. All right, back to fishing here. All right, gotta get that large minnow off of there. Pack Buck, you know how you are. Just do it right now. We do not want that large minnow on there. There we go. And we do not want that minnow on there. All right. Don't look at that, Coach. Don't look at that one. Let me get rid of that. Coach and I had a big debate on the price of blood catching bull shark versus the price of large cut bait, and the fact that the large cut bait gets eaten by all the catfish. Hi, Micah. Welcome back from Alabama. Haven't talked to you in a while. Nice to see you. I hope you're going to fish with us tonight. We're going to go out to Quanskin. Come on, Buck. We're going to the Heron River after the long-nosed gar. I think that'll be a lot of fun. All right, so I got all them damn minnows off my line, so I can't mistakenly catch one on that. We'll bait up on the plane ride down. I'll get everything ready to go, so once we get down in the Heron, we'll be good to go. Well, guys, it is 26 minutes after the hour of 1700. And that's going to kind of draw the bait shop down to a close. We talked a lot about a lot of good stuff tonight. We're gonna try these baits out. Like I said, we're gonna try the cut baits out. We're gonna try the crankbaits out tonight. I might even rig up an offset hook and a shad on that spinning rod. See if we can't catch one of these gars on a shad. We'll see. But do not let me put a minnow on, boys. All right. I think that covered everything I wanted to talk about tonight. We went over the weights. Oh, what do we get for doing this goofy gar hunt? Well, we get a trophy pair float. Like we all don't have enough of those. And we get trophy mono 0.02 inch line. Okay, so we don't get a fancy hat this time. Oh well. It's a mission, and we'll get it completed. With that, guys, let's see here. Fuck. Oh, that didn't look too good now, did it? You turned everything off, didn't you? There we go. I want to thank all you guys for watching. I want to thank all you guys for being so supportive of me and our guys here. We try to have a good channel. We know there's a lot of people out there that aren't subscribed. That are watching the videos, and I appreciate that. We're up over 27,000, pushing 28,000 views on the channel. We're liking that. It helps everybody out here at Frumpy Buckle Lodge. The bigger we get, the better, the more benefits we'll be able to provide for everybody. I want to thank you all for being part of that team. And we're going to have a lot of fun over the next week in Raystown. Hope to get a lot of good live footage there, some good pictures, lots of good eating. I know the daughter and Wheezy Mouse, they've been planning food for a week now. I got coolers in my living room, I can't even walk. All right. Hey, we'll see you guys in half an hour. We're going down to the Neharan River. And remember, never, ever give up the fight. We'll see you later.